A 67-year-old black Louisiana man is suing state cops for violently arresting him after accusing him of using crack cocaine. Alexander Clark says he was stopped by police in Livingston Parish in May of last year. He said cops searched his truck without a warrant or his permission and accused him of doing crack. Clark said he had just finished a sheetrocking job at a friend's house. He said the cops found a tool he used to do his work and asked him, "Where is the crack?" Clark says officers beat him, leaving him with fractured bones. Lawyers for Clark said he was arrested for failure to use a turn signal. The charges were later dropped, but the encounter left a 67-year-old man with fractured bones, torn ligaments in his right arm and hand. According to court documents, his detainment was so unlawful that an officer who responded to the emergency call left when he arrived because he did not want to be involved. Now, you know it's a problem when you have another police officer show up and say everything about this situation is not good, and he left the scene. I kind of wish he would have, like, you know what, stayed on the scene and called for more backup so he can say, look, this is not going to get any worse than what it is. Look, you think about, we talk about being racially profiled. This is a perfect case of that. Here's a 67-year-old man just simply going home after doing work, and this is what he has to be encountered for being pulled over for a traffic signal. It happens over and over again. And yeah, they'll cut him a check, but when will it really pretty much stop?
You know, for me, this is just so disrespectful. He was 67 years old.
Yeah.
The officers that arrested him were in their 20s. They have no respect for our elders. Can you imagine a 67-year-old man being beat up by two 20-year-olds? It's just so disrespectful. So Livingston Parish, where this happened, it has a history of having a high KKK chapter, a lot of, you know, KKK members. So the area is 90% white, 77% black, but black people make up 20% of the jail. You know, as you stated, Romeo, this started as a traffic violation. He had just stopped to get gas. He was finishing up doing some work for a friend, and they saw something in his car from working and thought it was a crack pipe. Like, that's where your mind goes. This older man, you know, you see a tool and you assume that he's doing crack. Like, what does that say that you think of us? That's even where you immediately go.
Exactly.
And that, for me, is also a really big problem, is that you just assume that he's doing drugs.
You know, I just, you know, our elders, they don't like to, they are creatures of habit. So they like to stay, if I grew up here, this is my area, I don't want to move. But I say, go where you are, appreciate it, not tolerate it. If it's 97% white, I would have rushed to get myself on out of there, because I just feel like there's no way that we're going to be appreciated in this town as a black person.
You're right, though. I think that once you're an older person and you go home, they said that he moved to Canada. He played professional baseball in Canada. Like, he's known around the town, you know, and so he went back to help a friend out. I think you do. You go back to what you know, and this is what happens. It's very sad.
And you would like to think that things have changed over the years, but apparently
they haven't.